Liverpool 2, Manchester City 2. This is the post-match pint. I'm Gareth Roberts. I've got Damian and I've got Dan with me. And Mo Salah's done everything he possibly could to win the football match for Liverpool. World class once again. Get the contract in front of him, get it signed, get it sorted. He's one of the best players to ever play for Liverpool. But Damian, it wasn't enough.
No, it wasn't. And that goal deserved to win any game, didn't it? And it was so similar to the goal he scored against Tottenham, which also didn't win the game either with the late drama. But I think it's world class. I think he's right there. We're going to be a bit flat coming out of 2-2. But Man City, they're the real deal, aren't they? They really showed that they were. And today's result could have been worse. By the same virtue, we could have nicked it. They would have deflected goal away from not winning the game.
Yeah.
I think
that's a crap way to get a point as well.
No, and it is, but equally, we'd have certainly taken it, wouldn't we?
No,
you know what I mean?
We would.
Yeah, on Mo Salah, that was, I almost didn't even jump up and down celebrate me. It was like, wow. Yeah, it was that moment. You know, all football fans, and not least ourselves at this club, we want someone who's going to try as hard as we ever would, but do things that we could never dream of doing. And that goal was it. Do you know what I mean? I'm so pleased with Sadio, by the way, who working his knackers off, gets the breakthrough goal. But I've got to say, even a 2-1 for the short time we were ahead, my nerves were wrung out, and I'm not usually like that, because I knew City were the real deal, and I knew they were a danger. I think it was a fair result today. I think we played Chelsea, Man City, we've all played each other once, and we're all still in the rattle at the top of the league. There's your top three. Three of the best teams in the whole of Europe. And so while it can be a bit deflating today, it's like, well, okay, we've got a result, we're still in the equation, and I think we can get better. I do think we can.
Yeah, the first half, Dan, you know, we start all right, but City almost seem to do the classic, you know, what you hear every top manager say, like, you know, I want to go to Anfield and I want to silence the crowd, I want to, you know, stop them getting their intensity up, and that's kind of what happened, because I thought, first 10 were okay, and then it sort of got, from a Liverpool point of view, progressively worse and progressively better for them. And so by half time, you were like, lads, just keep the ball, get back in for the half time team chat, and we all need a pint because our nerves are shredded. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I'll come to the game in a minute. Just to carry on from what Damian said, I think we are all still looking for a statement. Yeah, we're all still looking for a sign of what this Liverpool side is this season. And because we've had this break and we've had this weird season where it just put a big black hole in Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool and the trajectory that it was on. And we're all looking for that one thing to tell us what we are, where we're at, and what this season is going to do for us.
I hope you can hear the noises in the background. Everyone's watching highlights of the game, basically. And I can't see, but I thought that must be Mo's goal. I just heard loads of people gasp.
I think it might have been De Bruyne's because it had about 3 deflections. I think, to go back to the first half, we've got a massive problem on the left, and everyone around me was screaming around Milner and Foden and the isolation. But I think what they do with Jesus, and they pull him right out. Curtis has lost first half.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He doesn't know what to do. Yeah, he doesn't know whether to go out with him or he doesn't know to stay in where they've got De Bruyne in the pocket. And because we're not sorting that side out, they've just got that overload dead easy. They're getting out of it, and then they're able to switch and isolate.
And that's all he did. It looked simple, didn't it?
It looked simple.
Just went bang, put it over there.
But I guarantee you at half time they were saying we need to stop that. We need to lock on that. And if we do, they're not going to be able to get it out to Foden, do the switch after 1-on-1, 3v3. And the thing about City is, well, the two things about City, isn't it? Firstly, your first touch has got to be forwards. Your first touch has got to go forward against them. And secondly, that first half, we were just too timid in playing. No one was playing into midfield. It just looked like we were too tepid. We were a little bit scared, and it's the first time under Klopp that we've been that way. Yeah. That we've been little bit scared to go into midfield areas, and then we were looking to go over the top. But I mean, that last 15 of the first half, we were like a boxer on the ropes, just getting pummeled.
Couldn't agree with you
more.
Just
waiting for the bell.
Hello Reds, thanks for watching that taster of the post-match pint. If you want to watch the rest of that video, really easy to watch it right here on YouTube. Just click the join button below. That activates the membership. It gives you access to the Anfield Wrap's premium videos, which includes the post-match pint, but also reviews, previews, exclusive interviews, and it means you can follow us, follow them from here, the heart of Liverpool.